Hello, welcome. My name is Jantje. So happy to have you. I just tuned in prior to check what kind of message wants to come through, and it felt like they didn't even want to give me this time to do a little bit of an introduction, so I hit the record button quite quickly. And one thing I feel called before I hand over the mic and let my human zone out. There have been people contacting me about the one-on-one sessions that I'm currently offering, and so there is a special discount available which you can find a description till the 15th of July, that's mid of next week. And yeah, so if you feel called to check that out. In the coming days there will also be multiple session bookings made available, so if you prefer to do that, if you want to have more of a continued support or to purchase and gift session to someone else, that might be something anyway that will come online these coming days as well, and that will also be, the discount will also be applicable for that. So that's just a side note if that resonates, if you feel like some additional support and guidance on this journey during this current time. And having said that, today is 7/7 portal, and we can feel it. We can feel the shifts, we can feel the changes, we can feel the potentials, the opportunities, each and every one of us in our unique ways. And so, as said, I really felt guided to record this for you. I have a bit of an idea of what might be coming through. But now, let's transition into this transmission and tune into their wonderful frequencies which are already coming through and here for you in your highest support, and to remind you of the pure magic that you are. Thank you for being here. Hello, our beloved friends. Hello. We are coming through today with a message of peace and a message of potentials. Many of you have been fighting, struggling these last days and weeks, allowing things to emerge, while maybe thinking, why me? What is happening now? What's going on? I don't get it. Why is this so painful? Etc., etc. And for those of you who are experiencing this, we would like to talk to you a bit about resistance. For this journey of yours is not meant to be a struggle. It certainly wasn't and isn't meant to, and yet we understand you are in this physical plane, in this 3D environment, filled with experiences, filled with contrast, filled with opportunities, but essentially it's all energy, and it is your interpretation of what is good and what is bad, what is right and what is wrong. And you are essentially the one that puts obstacles in your way. Well, it's not your truth, but it is those patterns active, it is those beliefs, deep thought patterns that run the show. But they only can run the show of the mind. And that's why you feel drawn to messages like this. Because it is a bit like a meditation. It lets you calm down, it lets your body relax, it lets you connect with your heart. And there are some of you out there who fight the resistance, and that then takes you in a loop, a bit like catch-22, a loop that you feel like you can't really get out of. Being really smart cookies in your mind, arguing, being all logical as to why XYZ is happening or not happening, focusing on the gaps, being upset that you don't feel better, whatever it is. We've been mentioning this over and over and over again, as it is of importance for you to remind yourself of that. Everything can be seen as a gift. And if just for today, when you watch this video, whichever day it might be, play with seeing the resistance as an invitation for you to notice something that is triggering you, something where your mind is desperately holding on to, but your soul, your higher self knows you're ready to let go of. That's why those loops are recurring. That's why those loops feel so repetitive. That's like a really, really loud sign from the universe, from your higher self. Look at this. This is outdated. It has served you in the past. But now you transition past it, your frequency is in a way another level. But that thought pattern is there, and that's why it's so loud. But it's so called old. So allow yourself to see it for what it is. Make peace with your mind. And if you feel like, really talk it out. Talk it out loud to your friend or to yourself while you're alone in the car, or you looking at the mirror in the bathroom, or whatever it might be. Get it out. Get it out. The more things you say out loud that go on in your mind, the less grip they have. So those loops cannot be perpetuated that much. They don't have that much power. You voicing it changes your frequency automatically and allows you certain realizations about it too. So get it out and set the intention for that resistance to bring you this gift of you stepping even deeper into your truth, of you realizing even deeper that you are not your thoughts, that you are not your emotions, and that you are realigning step by step by step with who you truly are. And let us repeat also, this is not meant to be hard work, like we said in the beginning. It is designed for you to go about it with ease if you choose to do so. All of your thoughts, all of your words are powerful. If you say, I can't do this, if you say it's overwhelming, if you say, well, I don't deserve this, then that's what you invite in over and over and over again. So become really, really present and set clear intentions for the releases, for receiving insights, for allowing the body to digest, release and integrate the changes, for you're never stuck. Energy is always moving, you are always moving energetically. So being and feeling stuck is an illusion. If you allow yourself to surrender on an even deeper level, it will, so-called, automatically get easier. Because you're letting go of the need to control. You're letting go of the how. You're letting go of the figuring out. But one big thing that is required to surrender is to trust yourself and to trust the divine, trust your higher self, trust your soul. So if you have a topic right there, if you don't trust fully, or if there's even mistrust, then ask. Ask your higher self, ask your guidance, ask your team for signs, for support, to show you how you can trust more. To show you how you can truly float like the cork on the water. That you don't have to paddle like mad to control everything, but instead allowing yourself to let go of the oars and let that beautiful stream take you. Let your soul and your higher self take you. And yes, it will show you those points of resistance, those patterns, those wounds that have not yet been healed, released, looked at. But it is not doing that to punish you. It is not doing that to take you down a spiral into suffering town. It is doing that to allow you to raise your frequency. Otherwise, you'll be dragging this bag of big rocks with you on your journey, and that's not a lot of fun. That's going to be difficult to lift off. So cut those cords in the most gentle yet powerful way. Allow yourself to lift off. Allow yourself to fly. You deserve to fly. You deserve the ease. That's why you're here. That's why you are on this journey. And you are so powerful. You really are. You are the only creator of your reality. Are there co-creations? Yes, certainly. It's a collective here on this planet. But you are the one in charge and solely responsible for your journey, for your experiences. Take that responsibility back. You are the ones that can cut those cords. You are the one that can leave those boulders behind. You are the one. There is lots of support like us, ready, supporting you energetically every time you ask. But you are the one that has to do it. You are the one in the physical 3D environment in your human body. So let your body, your physical body, your emotional body, your mental body, allow them to release, allow them to let go, allow them to transform. And there are lots of things happening automatically in the background that you can't really stop. But boy, if you set the intention and if you support it actively, by setting the intention, by loving your body more, by loving yourself more, you are supporting this transformation so much. Supporting yourself, supporting this amazing collective experience on this beautiful planet, supporting the ascension. You are amazing. You are indeed pure magic. And you deserve it all. All the love, all the abundance, all the dreams, all the desires, all the laughter, all the fun. You deserve all of it. We love you so much. We love you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Bye.